Hey there, you're listening to the Serious Shift Blogcast. Half podcast, half blog, half video, and 100% serious shift. 3 times a week, Dennis comes to you with insights and attitudes to help you shift. Each Serious Shift Blogcast is all about helping you and your business become the best versions of yourself. Are you ready to become the best? Now your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis. Welcome back to the Serious Shift Blogcast. Today I'm beaming in from Walnut Creek, California, a little town in the East Bay of San Francisco that has been very, very kind to me over the years. Thank you, Walnut Creek, for having me back. Tom Frisbee and I are doing a workshop here tomorrow on the experience economy. Here's the question. The question is, who are you trying to attract as your clients? Customers, clients, advocates, or the top of the pile, which is fans. Passionate fans that love what you do, that bring other people to the show, so to speak, and are loyal to you based on connection and identity. There's just something about what you do and how you do it that resonates with them, and you continue to do it to bring them to the show, right? You don't water down your offering. You don't try to be all things to all people. So the question is, do you have the courage to actually market yourself and build a business of fans? So hear me out. A little backstory for you. 4 or 5 years ago, I'm checking in at the airport, and as you know, you can imagine it. And the agent says, hey, do you know who that is over there? So I take a little look, and I don't, but there's this person. I say, no, who is that? And she said, that's Iggy Azalea. Now, in Ottawa, we have this big music festival that happens every July. So Iggy, I guess, had played it the night before or something like that. And here she is checking out of the Ottawa airport to go home or on to her next show. So, I go, oh, and I look over, and then me and Iggy Azalea look at each other. We just sort of look at each other, She was crazy about me. We just look at each other for about 5 seconds, just looking at each other, right at each other, and that was it. Then I went right back to the agent and moved on. Now, hear me out. I don't know Iggy Azalea. I had to have her identified. I'm sure I've heard her music because I know my wife likes it. But Sherry would have to say, this is Iggy Azalea when it's playing. I wouldn't know otherwise. And I don't think Iggy Azalea would care. I think if I told her that day, if I would have said, hey, I don't know who you are, and I've never listened to your song, she would have said, I don't care. Because Iggy Azalea builds a business of fans. She doesn't need me to be her fan. She figured that out 50 million years ago. She makes music for her fans, and she shuns the non-believers. Which is why the organizers of the Ottawa Blues Fest invited her to be there in the first place. Because she does something that turns her fans on, that causes them to buy tickets, sing along, and be passionate. She doesn't worry about people who aren't fans. So she played the show, people loved it. There would be other people at that show wondering, why the heck was she ever invited? Okay, conversely, I have heard, humbled, loads of times, define loads, I don't know, hundreds of times, hey, you're the only reason I came to this conference. Hey, I changed my whole day around when I saw where you were on the agenda to make sure I could be here. You stand a little taller when somebody says that to you. It feels pretty good. Conversely, nobody's ever said it, but I know that there are people that look at the agenda and go, oh God, him? I'm making phone calls then. I don't like him. I don't like his message. I don't like his tone. I don't like his style. I don't like his humor. I don't like a million things. I don't care. I never think about it. I don't, because that is the whole point. Being amazing also means being ignored and maybe even directly being hated or strongly disliked. That's the way it goes. You can't be all things to all people. We say that all the time. But how about this? You can't have fans. I'm going to drive all the way to Ottawa to see Iggy Azalea without having detractors. Oh, God. Iggy Azalea is the headliner that night. I'm going home early. You can't have one without the other. Okay? And conversely, you can't appeal to everybody looking for your work. Not everybody wants your work. Just some people. Make your work for fans, not customers, not clients, fans. People who identify with you, your work, your purpose, it has meaning to them. That's the people that you want to work with. You don't want to be middle of the road boring. Nobody wants that. And when they do want that, they don't want to pay for it. Certainly not very much. They don't get excited about it. And they don't talk about it. We've covered these things before, right? This is sort of an extension, really, of the idea of paying attention to the fringe, paying attention to what I call the lovable weirdos, the people that are passionate about the work that you do. They're the folks that get excited. They're the folks that come to the show. They're the folks that bring somebody with them, okay? That's it. That's all I got for you. Well, that and symmetry. Look at the symmetry I'm bringing today. It's a drug. When Iggy Azalea was looking at me, by the way, I don't think she had any idea who I was either. Anyway, listen, wherever you are out there in Blogcast, have a fantastic day. It means a ton to me that you're tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. And have a good one. I'll see you again, okay? Take care. Bye.
If you're looking to transform the way you and your business does, well, business, head over to SeriousShift.com and download our latest strategy guide, The 3 Megatrends. It will forever change how you view your place in the future. Thanks for listening, and make sure to give Dennis a review anywhere you listen to your podcasts. See you next time.